Good morning and welcome to the Edit Facebook live stream from iCare Business Magazine. My name is Erin Morgan. I am the editor-in-chief of iCare Business. And my apologies for a little bit of a late start today. We've been kind of sharing this live stream that it's coming up on social media, on our Facebook page, and we had a little bit of technical difficulties this morning, but we've got them sorted out. And we are here. So just a brief mention that the Edit Business is a new email newsletter and also a monthly live stream from iCare Business, and this is it here on my iPad. And the focus here is we have great tips and like the biggest trends that are going on right now in the eyewear arena, and we have sections called the Hot List, On Spec, Big Retail Tip, Insider Intel, which is the hottest news right now, products we love. We always do product picks each month, and trend spotting, which is kind of lens and tech trends, which there's a lot of going on right now. So just a brief show you what the edit looks like. If you'd like to get that delivered to your inbox each month, just go to our website at icarebusiness.com and sign up for that, and you will get that delivered straight to you every month. So the goal of our live stream here today is to kind of cover a couple of really quick, cool tips and trends that we've also covered in the edit, and to share that with you live on Facebook. So the first one I'll cover is called our Hot List trend, and I'll show you our April issue because this kind of really ties into what we did here. This is out right now, our April issue of iCare Business. And so wellness is a really hot trend, especially in 2018. We've seen a lot of statistics and information showing that wellness is really digging in with consumers, and it's driving a lot of consumer purchases. So we've found that in eyewear that is really true, as well as many more consumers, not just the hardcore athletes, not just the weekend warriors, but people of all interest levels of activity are kind of getting into sunwear that is fashion, but also has a little bit of function to it as well. So it can perform, but it's not like a hardcore, shield or something for an athlete. So it has a much broader appeal, and it's kind of launched a whole new category of eyewear that we call active light. So that is shown here in our fashion feature in our April issue, and a really cool coverage of this trend in this issue. So if you go to icarebusiness.com, you can take a look at all of this, and we have a great feature in here in the issue as well on that topic specifically. So that can really add a little bit of extra edge to your business. So the next trend is Insider Intel, which is our news trend for the month. And this was covered really in depth by our managing editor, Sue Tarrant, on our website. So if you go to icarebusiness.com to our news section, it covered this, which was her pick for the month. So the U.S. Federal Trade Commission has, along with the EU, approved the planned Essilor-Luxottica merger. There was two huge hurdles that they had to overcome for the merger, and those have been approved, and this is 5 months after they've announced the intent to merge. So they're still waiting for approval ruling from China, still to come. But just yesterday at Essilor's annual general meeting, shareholders approved the board of directors for the new company, which will be called Essilor-Luxottica. So if you'd like to read more about that, please go to our news section on icarebusiness.com. So the other thing that we cover in our edit newsletter is the Big Retail Tip, and that is a really cool tip each month. This month is a social media tip, which has been something that we've covered quite a bit. So the Big Retail Tip asks the question, are you being followed? So one of the most important metrics to measure the success of your social media campaign is followers. How many followers do you have on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? How many followers does your business have? And how can you gain those followers? So in our March issue, we did a huge feature on gaining followers and fans for your business. And Tanya Gill, who is an OD in Oakland, California, wrote this feature for us, and she is a real social media guru and has done a great job with our social media coverage. And she says, how do you gain followers? You ask for them. Simply ask for them. Ask every customer to follow you. You can put up a little sign. She said if you're not comfortable just physically asking them, verbally asking them, for around $20, you can get a beautiful social media sign made on Etsy.com that can do your asking. So if you want to learn more about that, the link is to that place to get the sign, and also some really great tips from Tanya on gaining followers. Go to our March issue on icarebusiness.com. Just click on our archive and go to our March issue, and you can get a lot more tips there. So, and then our last tip for our live stream today is our trend spotting tip. Excuse me. And Zeiss launched a sunglass level of UV protection in a clear lens at Vision Expo. The product is called UV Protect. And what can that mean for you? So as an eye care professional, this is a fantastic new product that really can benefit consumers who did not, really receive protection in their clear lenses before. So it it blocks UV rays up to 400 nanometers, and it closes the gap between clear and sun lenses. It does a really good job of doing that. And the interesting thing is, and I'll show you, we covered this in our April issue as well. This is some imagery from the campaign for UV Protect. But Zeiss did not seek patent protection for this product. And their hope is that others in the industry, other companies, other lens makers will adopt this as a standard for their own products. So very cool stuff. And that's our tips and trends for today. And I just want to thank our sponsor for today, which is Vogue Eyewear from Luxottica. And I have some really fun product to show you. But first I'm just going to tell you a little bit about Vogue Eyewear. So Vogue has done a couple of capsule collections with Gigi Hadid, who has been very, very involved in designing those collections. She's not just a face for the brand, she's really involved in the design process, which is something that she does with a lot of other collaborations she has in clothing and accessories and other areas other than eyewear. So Gigi is on the new cover of Harper's Bazaar magazine, which is really fun. They did some kind of several false covers with her on that are underneath the real cover, but really gorgeous stuff. And I'm sure you know who Gigi is, but she is a supermodel of the first order, and she has a huge social media following, 38 million followers. And something that's really great about the Vogue Eyewear collection is that they take their marketing plan and they are seeding and getting product out to influencers, key social media influencers, and celebrities. So the product is really out there. I'll show you a couple of quick pictures of some influencers that are wearing her stuff. But this is a little bit of some of the campaign images from the Gigi collection. Some really fun images in there. So the point, and here's some of the influencers that are wearing the product and posting on Instagram, getting a ton of follows and likes and engagement on there, and then also celebrities that are wearing the eyewear. So you may see consumers coming in to ask for that eyewear and that brand. And I will show you just really quickly. We have some super fun products here from them, and this is kind of one of the key pieces in the collection. It might not be really my shape or style, but it's this new kind of super cool, very thin, almost retro, but just super small shape to the eyewear. And that is really becoming a huge trend across the board. I just saw it in tons of fashion magazines, and it's really trending. And here it is in an optical shape, which is kind of cool as well. And lots of fun lens colors in this collection, some pinks and flash mirrors and blues and even kind of a fuchsia, and then some kind of really more modern kind of looking styles. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us. We are here today in Los Angeles. I'll show you outside. It's a little gloomy, but we're here for our photo shoot. So we are headed to our next fashion shoot in a few minutes here, and I have all the products and all kinds of fun stuff for the day. So anyway, join us on Facebook in a few hours, and we'll be Facebook Living from the photo shoot as well. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next month. Bye.